31 News.
Welcome back, 8:13 right now. A local distiller is up for a really big honor. Todd Leopold of Leopold Bros Distillery near Stapleton, nominated for the James Beard Outstanding Wine, Beer, or Spirits Professional. I feel like you have to say it like that. It's the James Beard Award.
It is. It's a very prestigious award.
Well, right.
And according to their homepage, the James Beard Foundation celebrates and nurtures. They honor chefs and leaders in American food culture. And well, joining us in the kitchen, nominee Todd Leopold.
Hey, Todd.
Right here, and then resident bartender Randy, who's going to make Kirk a little bit of a drink.
Specifically for me.
You got 3 kids, man.
So you've got a couple of the liquors here, or the liqueur in this case. So what are you putting together?
So this is just it's a variation of a classic cocktail called the Marmalade Cocktail, but we're doing it with Leopold Brothers Spirits.
Awesome.
So we've got a little plum jam from Mercantile Kitchen, our American small batch gin from the distillery, and then our Rocky Mountain Blackberry liqueur with some blood orange juice and sage.
Well, you start mixing, and Greg, kind of tell us more about what's going on here.
Well, so I was talking to Todd before the segment, and you know, I wanted to take a whiff of the gin, and it smells like it's unique. Is there a different recipe that you're doing than everybody else, or what?
It's a little bit different method of distillation. It's called fractional distillation. So what most other gin distillers do is they put all the botanicals in the pot still together with some alcohol, and they'll distill it off. And the alcohol, it's distilled, it's going to get the flavors from the botanicals, the juniper, the coriander, orange peel, that sort of thing. What everybody else does is they distill all the botanicals together. What we do is we distill them individually. And what that allows me to do is capture the very best of each one of the aromatics that we have. So the juniper, you get, when you distill juniper too long, it can taste like Christmas trees or pine needles. That's something that people who don't particularly care for gin complain about.
Yeah, you smell the plastic bottle in the liquor store.
That's exactly
like,
it.
Oh,
yeah, it's a bit much. So
this is his favorite part, by the way.
that's right. And who doesn't like the shaking?
So,
Well done.
you do that, and does that allow you to kind of tweak the flavors exactly how you want them?
I get the best aromas and flavors out of each botanical. It's much cleaner, and it makes it so that the gin finishes almost sweet, much rounder than a London-style gin.
All right, so as he's finishing this up, you guys were startup place.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
talking about hand labeling bottles. We love those type of stories. I mean, you know, it's a very American story. So tell us.
Well, basically, so it was my brother and I. We started up in Ann Arbor, Michigan, way back in 1999, and we were distilling. The first thing we started with was the vodka. And you need vodka to make gin. Gin, as you know, is flavored vodka, so you need that alcohol base. We'd make that first, and we'd fill it 1 5-gallon stainless steel pail at a time.
Oh, backbreaking work, but and here you are. I mean, you started from the bottom, now you're here, right?
It's pretty amazing. We're now an international distillery. You can find our spirits in London and Portugal, Spain, Russia, a little bit everywhere.
So real quick, when do we learn whether or not James Beard is yours?
Oh, goodness. We got another couple months away from that. So right now we moved from being a nominee to a semifinalist.
Perfect.
So in another month we hear if we make the last cut. So if we're a finalist, we go to Chicago and do the tails and the whole thing and get much fancier than this. I don't think this would be acceptable for that event. But
is it if anybody wants to go out and visit, you guys do tours. They're $20. Where are you?
We are just in Northfield. So we're right off of I-70 in Peoria, in that general area there. And we do tours on Fridays, Saturdays, and we're looking at Sundays as well.
What does $20 get you?
Oh, 2 hours. 2 hours of education. So the idea behind it is, the Coloradans are very familiar with breweries. Everybody's been on a brewery tour. We just want to make sure that you get the other side, how a pot still works, how vodka is made, how gin is made.
You want to try this, Greg?
I do. How is it, by the way?
It's delicious.
Is it?
I feel like if I went to a restaurant and told my wife to order me something I'd end up with a red fancy drink like this. But it's good, isn't it?
Oh my goodness!
I know.
It's a breakfast cocktail.
Seriously, it doesn't even taste like
perfect,
there's
it's 8:17
boozy in it.
in the morning.
Yeah, it is perfect. So thank you very much. By the way, half the money for the tour goes to charity. It
does.
Right? Okay. Awesome. So there you go. Good luck. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we hope to hear really good news, but keep us posted on things. Meantime, let's get over to traffic. Sam is watching the roads.